Hi everybody, we're going to go over a supine twist today. Supine twist, supine means on our back. So we'll lay down onto our back. And for this shape, I really love a block or a bolster for a supported version, but if you don't want a supported version, that's fine. We start by laying on our back, and one of the first things I like to do is axial extension. So I want to lengthen through my spine. I will keep my hips planted and kind of wiggle worm my shoulders and my head away from my hips to find as much length as I can through the spine. Next, I will keep my shoulders where they are. If I'm folding my right leg over my body, then I want my hips to move an inch or two to the right. So I'm gonna pick them up, scooch them over to the right. I'm gonna feel crooked on my mat right here. That's what we want before we twist. The left leg will straighten, and then I can pull this right leg up and in and fold it over. So when I do this twist, it is going to take that crookedness and straighten it back out. Like I said, I like to place a block underneath of my knee. It can be on any height. The medium height usually works best for my body. And then I'll show you on the other side, but both of my shoulders, we want them moving down towards the mat. We can extend our arms out. We can take goalpost arms. And then we'll settle here. We continue to breathe into both of our lungs. Another option for the legs, if I reset my hips back to the center of my mat, I again find that axial extension through the spine. We'll set up the other side this time. So I'll scooch my hips a smidge to the left. I don't have to straighten my one leg and bend the other. I can have both legs bent and simply let them both fall over to a side. For this variation, if you're gonna use that block for support, it might come between the legs and you can kind of like hug it there, or a blanket or a bolster. So now that we're on this side, you can see my left shoulder. For some of us, it's gonna kind of lift off of the mat. We can let it stay off of the mat and just allow it to become heavy down towards the mat, or maybe it'll touch the mat. If it doesn't, a great option for a more supported shape is placing a block under that shoulder. If the block is too high, you can wedge a blanket under there, so you can fold it up as many times as you want. That's also gonna be a little bit softer on the shoulder. And then again, we still want our axial extension. So even when I get in the twist, I might wiggle walk my shoulder blades or my shoulders and my head away from my hips, hips being that anchor point in this instance. And then I can move into the twist. If I want to bring this twist even up into my cervical spine, I can slowly rotate my head the opposite direction of my knees. And then to come out of it, we always want to make sure we reset the hips at the center of the mat. Between sides, sometimes it's nice to hug the legs in or add a full body stretch so that we can reset between sides.